Before going to scenario number 2 and starting all the process, I would like to give you a knowledge of what is a sales funnel and what is a marketing funnel. It's two things similar, but it's a little different. Sales funnel are very old, very old. Let me show you here, okay? The AIDA sales funnel model was invented in 1898 by Elias St. Elmo Lewis. Okay? It's just a visual aid to help sell people to visual all the action they need to take to make a sale to a client. So and it's still working. It's a very amazing tool. It's simple. It's like that. That's why we call it a funnel. It's because there are less people on the bottom of it, and there's more you go deep, and more the client has put himself in the process. So it's hard for him to step back, okay? So there's awareness, interest, desire, and action. And it's a sequence. You cannot put action in first and awareness at the end. That's not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it will not work. It's a sequence. The sales funnel was invented to help visualize that sequence of process, okay? And to compare today with what we have is the marketing funnel. Okay, because the sales funnel is just the last part of it. And the marketing, we call it marketing funnel because we take care of the lead. Okay, we nurture the lead. That's the main point. We give information in a certain sequence that the person will continue to follow us deep into the funnel. Okay. So the thing is that like the lead generation, the pre-awareness and the awareness are very interesting because the pre-awareness, it's when the person doesn't know, he knows that he has a pain point, but he doesn't know that a solution exists. So he doesn't even look for a solution. So this is Facebook advertisement, okay? You will present publicity to people that have a problem, but you bring a new solution, or you agitate their problem, showing that you might have a solution for that specific problem. That's Facebook. Compare with the awareness. At that stage, the person is aware that a solution exists, so he's looking for it. So the best publicity in that area is search engine, YouTube, Google, Bing. People are looking for the solution. So it's a good place to advertise the solution. And then all the rest, like all this here, okay, even evaluation, it's education phase. Okay, the person knows that there's a problem, then we give them some information, some education, that way the person will cultivate his or her mind with this solution and will better understand that problem. Then you have the evaluation where the customer is deeper into the funnel and he's testing, he's comparing your solution to somebody else. So it's very important to stay on top of their mind. With that, the solution that you have to bring is a rename. Okay, you have to put the problem name into your program name. So if they have, like Brian, if they have a problem with the short game, you have to bring a program with the short game 5-shot shaver. Okay, you have to create a program or rename it with the problem in the title. This way, it's so efficient, that problem will be on top of their mind, and they will compare all the rest with that. And that's what is important, because people, it's not a funnel. There's not they are not stuck in it. Okay, they can put the website on the place where they are in the funnel. They can place that into their bookmark. Go elsewhere on the web, make search, documenting themselves, then come back, compare, return. Now our culture is like that. The internet created a lot of sales funnel. I know it because I saw it since 2002. And now it's more, before it was the salesperson that will take the end of the customer and bring it inside the funnel, okay, through all the 4 steps of AIDA and through the sale, the final sale. Today, we don't push the client in the funnel. We nurture them. We document them. When they have question, we have to have the answer at that specific moment. And for that, there's a sequence. The sequence is on the screen right now. If you can find from your program, find answer to eventual question that your customer have or will have, and you can explain them that at that moment where they are into the funnel, wow, that's you make a lot of sale, okay, because you will be the best, because the idea is to give the customer the better user experience. If they have a better user experience, they will buy with you instead of another one that might be cheaper but have not a good user experience. We are at that stage, specifically with phone. The website now has to be built for phone first, because more than 60% of people look at the internet through their smartphone. So the web page has to be built for smartphone. Okay, then into the funnel, you have then the purchase, no emotion or logic, because all the rest is emotion, is agitating of the problem, is pain point reliever, explication about that, but all based on emotion and on result of the removing of the pain. That's the solution. But after, when people have to pay, they will have to take money out of their wallet. They need logic. They need logic to justify why they give you money, why they take money out of their pocket. They need logic to do that. Then after that, the most important part is the ongoing. But, well, I mean, if you don't make purchase, there's nothing. But I mean, important part is the ongoing delivery. That means that today, when you deliver your service, it has to start immediately after the shopping cart. Okay, your thank you page. You start there to deliver your product. Okay, yes, you give one-on-one lesson. That's all right. We sell it. I will show you how to sell it big time by internet, online, but you still have a relationship with your customer, with your student, before even seeing him in the driving range. You have to start that conversation with him before. That's in the thank you page. The thank you page have to be the return of the emotion, and you have to thank the person personally. So the best way now these days is to put a video in the thank you page of you thanking him for what they bought, because you know what they bought. It's a sell funnel. You sell one thing at a time. So if they buy it, you know that it's that thing that they bought, that program. So what you do is you go by bullet point. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 1, click here so we can schedule a rendezvous, okay, a lesson. Click second, first day we met, we're gonna accomplish that and that and that. This is the objective. Don't forget to bring your sandwich, and and you explain everything, every step that's gonna happen in the future regarding that program and the relationship that you have with that customer. Do that, oh my God, they're going to be so amazed, and that's the perfect, at the end of that, that's the perfect point. And do it. please, perfect point to ask for a review. They didn't even see you yet, but they will give you astonishing, marvelous review because you help them with the user experience. That's the best user experience that they will ever have regarding buying golf lesson. And that's what you do. You get the testimonial and what you do with it, because now it's a cycle, okay? You use this to sell to new clients, where right here, okay, between the awareness and the interest, you will put your testimonial, your reviews, your 5-star reviews. That's called the social proof. You need that. Social proof sells 60%, okay? Well, I will rephrase that. In the process of selling, social proof will influence for 60% the person to buy with you. That's how big it is. So if you have social proof, put it there. That's so important. And don't invent them. If they had some English mistaken, leave it there. They have to come from a real student. Okay? If it's too perfect, it's going to do the reverse, okay? They think that you invent stuff and it's not good for you. You have to be credible. So that's the thing. Before we called the sale a funnel, a sales funnel. Now these days it's more like a customer journey or a customer cycle, a buying cycle. But I like the idea of customer journey because what you do within the funnel these days is to help them have a better user experience. So I hope that, well, the idea is not to make you marketers, okay, or elite seller. That's not the point. It's far from the point of that masterclass. The idea is that you have to understand that these days, everything is about the client. Everything is about the client. You have to provide a better user experience to that person, because that person will bring you 100 other customers with the feedback that they will provide you. So that's it. It's simple, right? No. Yes. I will show you now how to, in the second scenario, how to build an automated sale machine that help the user experience of your customer, of the visitor, well, the Brian's visitor, so he will make a lot of sales. So see you in a couple of seconds, and voila.